Beneath our oceans lie discoveries so bizarre and unsettling that they challenge everything we know about what's hiding in the deep blue mysteries surrounding us. What if I told you that while you're sitting comfortably in your home right now, there are things resting on the ocean floor that would make your blood run cold? We're not talking about the usual sea creatures or shipwrecks you might expect. These are discoveries so strange, so perfectly preserved, and so mysteriously placed that they've left marine archaeologists questioning the very nature of our planet's hidden history. Most people think the ocean's mysteries involve lost treasure or ancient sea monsters. But the reality is far more unsettling. From perfectly preserved human remains that shouldn't exist to ancient technologies that predate known civilizations, the ocean has been collecting secrets for millennia. What makes these discoveries truly spine-chilling isn't just what they are, but how they got there and what they tell us about our forgotten past. Before we dive into these mind-bending revelations, drop a comment below telling me where you're watching from and how the weather is treating you today. It's remarkable to think that no matter where you are, similar mysteries might be resting in the waters closest to your shores. Here's what separates these ocean discoveries from typical archaeological finds. They exist in perfect contradiction to what we know about history, physics, and human capability. In this exploration, I'll reveal the most disturbing and inexplicable discoveries ever pulled from our oceans, each one more puzzling than the last. The first revelation centers on something that transforms our understanding of ancient maritime capabilities. Deep beneath the Mediterranean waters lies evidence of a civilization that possessed engineering skills we're still trying to comprehend today. The submerged structures near Bimini display construction techniques featuring perfectly fitted stone blocks, precise 90-degree angles, and alignment patterns that natural geological processes cannot explain. What makes this particularly unsettling is the dating. If these are indeed human-made structures, they would predate known advanced civilizations by thousands of years. The stones fit together like an enormous jigsaw puzzle, each piece carved with precision that rivals modern engineering. Yet according to conventional archaeology, the humans of that era lacked the tools and knowledge for such construction. Recent sonar mapping has revealed that these formations extend far deeper and wider than initially discovered. We're looking at what appears to be an organized infrastructure, roads, foundations, and possibly ceremonial sites, all resting where no advanced civilization was supposed to exist. The implications are staggering. Either our timeline of human development is completely wrong, or something else entirely was responsible for these constructions. The second mystery involves discoveries that challenge our understanding of ancient knowledge and technology. In 1901, divers exploring a Roman shipwreck off the Greek island of Antikythera found something that shouldn't exist: a corroded bronze mechanism so sophisticated that modern scientists are still struggling to fully understand its capabilities. This isn't just an ancient calculator. CT scans reveal a complex system of gears, dials, and inscriptions that could predict eclipses, track planetary movements, and calculate astronomical events with startling accuracy. The level of precision required to create such a device suggests mathematical and engineering knowledge that supposedly didn't exist for another 1,000 years. What topic in underwater archaeology puzzles you the most? Share it in the comments below and I'll research it for a future episode. Your curiosity drives the content on ancient underwater mysteries. But here's where it gets truly mysterious. Similar devices haven't been found anywhere else from this time period. It's as if this single artifact represents a lost branch of human knowledge that vanished without leaving any other trace. Some researchers theorize it belonged to a secret society of ancient engineers, while others suggest it's evidence of a lost civilization whose technological achievements were erased from history. The third category of discoveries involves human remains that defy explanation. In 2012, divers exploring underwater caves near Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula discovered perfectly preserved skeletons that tell a story of ancient catastrophe. These aren't ordinary archaeological finds. They're positioned in ways that suggest these people sought shelter in caves during some kind of disaster, only to become trapped when rising sea levels sealed their fate. What makes these discoveries particularly haunting is their preservation state. The mineral-rich cave waters have mummified these remains so completely that facial features, clothing fragments, and even hair are still visible after thousands of years. It's like finding a moment frozen in time, a final desperate attempt at survival captured forever in underwater tombs. Carbon dating places these remains at over 12,000 years old, making them some of the oldest human remains found in the Americas. but their positioning tells a story of sudden catastrophic flooding that matches flood legends from cultures around the world. These weren't gradual deaths, these were people who climbed higher into caves as water levels rose rapidly, eventually running out of dry ground. The fourth mystery involves structures that shouldn't be where they are. Off the coast of Cuba, sonar mapping has revealed what appears to be an organized city layout at depths that would require the structures to be over 50,000 years old, far older than any known advanced civilization. Marine geologists examining the formations describe perfectly straight lines, right angles, and geometric patterns spread across an area the size of several city blocks. Some structures appear to be pyramidal, while others resemble large platform foundations. The symmetry and organization suggest deliberate urban planning on a massive scale. What makes this discovery controversial is the depth. For these structures to be built on dry land and then submerged, sea levels would have needed to rise dramatically since their construction. This would place their creation during the last ice age, when conventional archaeology tells us humans were still hunter-gatherers without the organizational capacity for city building. Like this exploration into underwater mysteries? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your support means everything to me as Ancient Underwater Mysteries is still growing, and each subscription helps me continue uncovering these incredible stories from our planet's hidden past. The fifth category involves discoveries that challenge our understanding of ancient global connections. Artifacts found in underwater sites around the world show remarkable similarities despite being separated by thousands of miles of ocean. Stone carvings, metallurgy techniques, and architectural styles appear to be shared across civilizations that supposedly never had contact with each other. Consider the megalithic structures found underwater near Japan, Malta, and the Caribbean. Each displays similar construction techniques using massive stone blocks fitted together without mortar. The precision cuts, transport methods, and assembly processes appear identical despite being separated by vast distances and supposedly different time periods. This suggests either ancient civilizations possessed oceanic travel capabilities we never credited them with, or there was once a connected global civilization that was subsequently divided by rising sea levels. Either explanation requires us to completely rewrite what we know about ancient human capabilities and global connectivity. The sixth mystery involves the discovery of what researchers call impossible artifacts, objects found in underwater contexts that couldn't have been manufactured with the technology available when they were supposedly created. These include precision-ground lenses, complex alloys, and mechanical components that require industrial-level manufacturing techniques. One such discovery involves metal artifacts with isotopic signatures that don't match any known Earth-based sources. The metallurgy involved requires techniques that weren't developed until the modern era, yet these objects are found in archaeological contexts thousands of years old. The chemical composition includes rare earth elements arranged in ways that suggest advanced knowledge of materials science. The seventh category encompasses what marine archaeologists call temporal anomalies, layers of human activity that appear in the wrong chronological order. Underwater excavations sometimes reveal advanced artifacts buried beneath more primitive ones, suggesting periods of technological advancement followed by decline or catastrophe. These stratified discoveries challenge the linear progression model of human development. Instead of steady advancement, they suggest cycles of rise and fall, with advanced knowledge being lost and rediscovered multiple times throughout history. The ocean appears to be preserving evidence of these forgotten chapters. The eighth mystery involves the discovery of writing systems and symbolic representations that predate known written language. Underwater cave systems contain carved symbols and pictographic sequences that display organizational complexity, suggesting formal communication systems existing thousands of years before the earliest known writing. These aren't random cave paintings. The symbols are arranged in logical sequences, appear in multiple locations, and show evidence of systematic rule-based construction similar to developed languages. Yet they exist in time frames when humans supposedly lacked the cognitive development for such abstract communication systems. The ninth category involves biological discoveries that suggest ancient humans possessed knowledge of marine biology and ocean systems that rivals modern understanding. Underwater sites contain evidence of sophisticated aquaculture systems, selective breeding programs, and marine resource management techniques that demonstrate advanced ecological knowledge. What part of these underwater mysteries do you find most intriguing? Was it the impossible technologies, the ancient civilizations, or perhaps the evidence of lost knowledge? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let me know which discovery challenges your understanding of human history the most. The 10th and final mystery encompasses the sheer scale of what remains undiscovered. Recent deep-sea mapping reveals that less than 5% of our ocean floors have been properly explored. Every new expedition uncovers additional anomalies that don't fit established historical narratives. The ocean isn't just hiding individual artifacts, it's concealing entire chapters of human development that could revolutionize our understanding of who we are and where we came from. These discoveries force us to confront uncomfortable questions about our past. Either human civilization is far older and more advanced than we've been taught, or our planet has hosted multiple cycles of rise and catastrophic fall that erased previous chapters of development. Both possibilities suggest that much of what we consider established historical fact may need complete revision. The ocean keeps these secrets locked away in darkness and pressure, slowly releasing them to challenge our assumptions about human capability and ancient history. Each new discovery adds another piece to a puzzle that grows more complex rather than clearer. Perhaps that's the most unsettling aspect of all, the realization that instead of solving mysteries, we're uncovering evidence that our past is far stranger and more sophisticated than we ever imagined. As we continue exploring these underwater enigmas, remember that every tide brings the possibility of new revelations. The ocean has been collecting and preserving evidence for millions of years, and we've barely begun to understand what it's been saving for us to discover. Who knows what other impossible artifacts and inexplicable structures are waiting in the depths, ready to challenge everything we know about our world's hidden history.